Hello everyone, welcome to this JavaScript beginner to advanced course. So in this lesson, we'll be looking at a series of topics throughout this course um, from beginner to advanced. So this is the topic we'll be looking at. We'll look at what JavaScript is and evolution. We'll look at variables, data and data types. We'll look at operators, we'll look at conditions, we'll look at loops, we'll look at functions, arrays and method, we'll look at objects, we'll look at DOM manipulations, we'll look at event listener, we'll look at ES6 features in OOP, in JS promise and async. Then we'll look at closures and scope module, and then we build a final project, a very robust final project. So you follow up. This is going to be compiled in series of videos. So you just check in, make sure you are following, you subscribe, and you hit the like button and share in order to get update once each videos is released. So let's start for today. So today we'll be looking at the introduction of JavaScript, what JavaScript is. So what is JavaScript? So JavaScript is a very powerful language on the web. So JavaScript is a programming language used to make websites iterative. So like the button that you click, the forms, validations, the image slider, the animations. That's what JavaScript does. It brings iterativities to your website. So it started way back in 1995 as a way to add simple behavior to web pages. But then came EMAScript 5 or ES5, which became the standard. But things got a major upgrade in 2015 with ES6. So adding powerful features just like let, then constant, and then arrow functions and more functions. So JavaScript doesn't just run on your browser anymore. So thanks to Node.js. So Node.js now JavaScript with Node.js, JavaScript now runs on the server too. So you can use JavaScript to build a full stack application. So you can also use JavaScript to build mobile application with React Native. Okay, now you can add JavaScript to your website to your web page in three ways. One, inline, directly on your HTML element using any event attribute. So in the example, we look at click, so the onClick attribute. Then adding JavaScript to your web page using the script, the internal. So internal, we have internal that you use a strict tag in your HTML. Then the best practice, which you will use an external uh, um, JS file. So best practice is to link to a JS file using the script tag. So that is how you can link your JavaScript to your file. So now let's write our first. Let me show you the three ways you can add JavaScript to your web page. So number one, um, here I'll be using VS Code. So if you are a beginner, so I indulge you to um, go to or just type on your browser, type VS Code. So I'll be using VS Code for this lecture. It's an IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So for developing, for writing applications. So here you can go to VS Code here. So once you are here, you can download. For mine, I'm using a Mac system, so I've already have it on my system, so I won't be downloading. But if you don't have it, then you can download it using maybe you can download for Windows here. It's the same thing, so it automatically will detect your system. So that's for that. Now you can write your first JavaScript. Now go open your VS Code. I've opened mine. The first thing you will do once your VS Code is open, you will navigate to this part here. This part here, you see Explorer. So when I click on this Explorer, you see that I have no folder here. So you have to create a folder. So what I will do is to create my folder. So I will just go back to where for me to create a folder. So I'll minimize this. Then my desktop here, I'll create my folder. So this I'll create it Java, give it a name called JavaScript tutorial. Let me rename this. So I call it JavaScript tutorial, right? Tutorial. So I will hit the okay, I hit enter. So I have my folder here. It's empty now. I see it's an empty folder. So I'll go to my VS Code here, and then I'll go to File, then add folder to workspace. So if I do this, then I'll go look where on my desktop now, open my desktop folder. So I'll check where I have my folder name, right? I gave it JavaScript tutorial. So this is the folder. I'll click add. Now I have my folder in my workspace here. So let's create. By now you should know what HTML5 is. If you don't know, please go watch video on that. If you like me to um, give you a video on HTML5, just comment on the comment section. If you want that, I can do a video for HTML5. So in this case, we are working with JavaScript. So I will just give the first files. I will say index.html, right? So I'll hit enter. So I've created my first HTML page. I'll say I'll write my first HTML5, HTML. So I come here. Now I get my first HTML. So now I'm going to have a button here and some few, just create h1 tag and p tag. Then I have a button, right? So let me have a button here. So here in this button, I will hit click me, right? Without an event, without JavaScript, this will just be there. If I click it, will not do anything. So if I go and go to live here, you can open the folder and run it that way. But here, I'll just open this to show live. So if I click here, click me, you see nothing happened, right? This is the button. So if I click here, nothing happened. So that is no JavaScript is run. So there's no interactivities, right? So if I go back now, I want to write my first JavaScript. This is called inline, right? So if I write my inline, three ways to write JavaScript: inline, internal, and external. So the first one, inline, I write if I write alert, this is a function, built-in function in JavaScript, alert. If I save now, and then this is an event on click. It's on click event. Once someone click this button, I want to do something. So alert. If I save, then I go back and I refresh here. I refresh my page. Then I click here. Are you seeing it now? So something pop up, right? So it's good now, right? So here I'll close. Now we have written our first JavaScript and it's inline. So this is not recommended. So I will just have it removed. Then I will write my internal script. So I'll say I'll write a script like this. How you can add script to your JavaScript. So write in your HTML. So you add a script. So this thing that is suggesting here is a GitHub Copilot. So don't worry about that. I'll write my first script. Then let me write the same alert now that I've written there. So I can write a function. Don't worry about function for now until we get to function topic. I will explain everything for you. So just follow along. So I write function show alert. So here I will give it this on click the event or click for us to show alert, right? So now I've written my inline internal JavaScript, everything inside the HTML, right? So if I save, if I come here and reload, You see, if I click here, it should come up. You see, button click. So now if I go back and to my VS Code, you see everything. This is called inline internal JavaScript, right? So in most cases, you won't be doing it this way. The best recommended way is to link to write a JavaScript outside your HTML. Then you link it here. So that helps with modularity. You can reuse that JavaScript file in any file. So for now, let's create another one called app.js. So JavaScript has an extension of .js. So I'll hit enter. So here I can write that same function. I'll say function. I say show alert, right? So if I say show alert, so now save, then go back to my HTML here. This is what we are creating now. So I've already, now let's link the app.js file here. So I want to link it. I will write a script tag, script sroc here. So I will now say app.js, right? This is how you link your JavaScript file. Why I don't put any slash is because they are on the same file path. So here, if I save now, if I come here and refresh the page and I click here, you see I get the same reaction, button click, right? So now I have been able to show you the three ways you can add JavaScript to your web page. By inline, we have done that, and then by internal, we have done that, and the final one, external. This is the way forward. We are going to be writing our JavaScript file, so it will be external. So that is the best practice. So if you please hit the subscribe, um, the like button, and the share button, and then stay tuned. Other videos will continue until we finish the series of course. So thank you, and see you in the next video.